Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am with you again. This time I am in Istanbul, Turkey. To be specific, I am at the Istanbul, Turkey airport. Let's go ahead and start with the tour of this beautiful place. And I've been told this is one of the biggest airport there is to exist in the world. And I have literally just got off the plane. So we're gonna go ahead and explore. And you guys will see behind me the beautiful airport of Istanbul, Turkey. So let's go ahead and get on the escalator now. Watch your step. There we go. We are on the escalator. I'm gonna turn around to show you guys as I'm headed up how beautiful this place actually is. And this is just the beginning. I've been told there's a mall in here that's probably one of the biggest malls to exist with really high-end fashion stores. And I already promised myself that I'm not spending any money, so I'm not gonna go in there, but I will walk past the place to mention it in the video for you guys. Literally not even 30, 40, 50 steps in, and as you can see, it's huge. So let's go. We got electronic stores. I see Sony in there, JBL, top-notch brand that you all know of. We have the US Polo Assassin store over there in the corner. I don't know if you can see that or not. So while I wait for my next flight, I will be documenting my journey within the grounds that I'm in right now in Turkey. And I just want to take this moment to say I am truly excited to see what Turkey has to offer, even though I'm not going to be traveling within Turkey. But just the airport itself should give me an idea, possibly, of what the country might feel like, even though that's usually not the case. We got jewelry stores here. If you need your jewelry, you can get some jewelry. I see 14 karat, I see 12 karat, 22 karat. Here's 22 karat for you. For people who want the 22 karat, you can come to Turkey. I see some very beautiful jewelry here, but again, I'm not gonna be able to stay for long, so I gotta keep moving. You guys know what that is. Yes sir, the big dog, big Nike. Shout out to Nike, love you guys. We got Skechers in the cut. All right guys, this is definitely one of those places that you will need time to travel and actually explore. So if your layover is literally an hour, you cannot stop and do this. You got to keep it moving and just get a glimpse of what they might have to offer. We got on my right side signs for food court. Those signs, I'm not sure what those. I do see a Subway sign there, along with Burger King. That's what I can recognize. But other food spots that are here at this facility, at this location, at this airport. Let's keep it moving. We got the Swarovski crystal stores here. We do have that back at home in the States. Very cool. Beautiful store. Love it. We have a Shohnet Cafe. If you need some coffee or if you need your beverages. And there's actually a lot of those in the area, at this airport. I've already seen, just from visualizing, there are tons and tons of food spots, so you can literally quickly take a moment and grab something to eat. There's a mozzarella bar and pizza. I see wine, and I wasn't even sure if Turkey allows wine in the country or at the airport, but from what I've seen so far, I have learned that yes, wine is served in Turkey. To each its own. Love it. Got to learn more about the culture. Hello. We have people saying hello in the vlog. Shout out to you guys. So we also got the Old Bazaar here. I like the name. I'm going to show you guys. Old Bazaar, Eastern Istanbul. It's a very cool shop, but again, we're going to keep it pushing. Just let you guys see from the outside in, but not from the inside out, if that makes sense. All right guys, let's keep going here. And make sure you're subscribing to my channel. I'm gonna be doing a lot more of these vlog videos for you guys. Here are my guys right here. What's up, guys? Say what's up to the people, man.
How y'all doing?
This is going on YouTube, bro. This is going on YouTube.
True.
Yes, sir. So, as I was mentioning, there's a lot of food spots here. Literally anywhere and everywhere you look around, there's like pizza spots, there's like bagel spots, there's like, you know, chicken sandwiches, whatever you want, they got it. But we're just gonna go around and show what kind of different shopping spots they have here, shopping places to, you know, get some nice gifts or just to get something on your way to the destination you're getting to. You know, different varieties of places that they offer we have. So we're gonna go ahead and show you guys that. And leave a comment below if you've ever been to Turkey and how was your experience, especially in the Istanbul area, because that's where we are currently. We have this big spot called Duty Free right behind me, as you guys can see coming up. I'm assuming it's a clothing spot. Duty Free. It looks pretty nice. Bunch of chandeliers almost looking like hanging from the walls. Cool spot to be in to shop. But we're not gonna go inside because we're saving money until we get to our final destination. That's how you save money, is by just window shopping sometimes, and that's okay to do that sometimes, especially if you're traveling and you know you're on a budget. And I'm currently on a budget, so I gotta be smart with my funds. But this duty free, I have to actually go inside because from what I see, it's a place with perfume and a lot of colognes I see. We have the Hermes here on our left. We have Hermes. We have the big Burberry brand, as you can see, very cool. We have Jean Malone from London. We also have Tom Ford, Burberry. I definitely pronounced that wrong. Bulgari, Gucci, Chanel, Dior, Dolce & Gabbana, Givenchy, Versace. We have a lot of different brands here, as you can see. It's wonderful, it's wonderful. But this is such a huge place that I'm gonna have to make a U-turn because I did not see how deep it went. I'm just gonna show you guys real quick. Yes, it's pretty wide. It goes in all the way in the back, but from what I see, it's all perfumes and all colognes. For someone that's in Istanbul airport, this is definitely a great place to check out. And the prices seem not too bad. I see Boss here, Hugo here, $64.90. This is in Turkish, so I'm not sure whatever the conversion rate is in US dollars. You guys can do the math and let me know in the comments below how much 69.60 Turkish currency is in American dollar bill currency. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and exit this place, the duty free, and continue to see what other places they have in the airport. A lot of nice people. I'm actually happy to say that no one has stopped me about recording. A lot of places I go to sometimes give me a hard time with me documenting my trips and recording my videos, but so far so good. I guess it is what they say about foreign people. It's true, maybe. They like people to come and visit their businesses and visit their locations and their countries, and they open up about it freely. So shout out to you guys. We have the Hermes store here. This is the actual Hermes store, and again, I would love to go visit, but unable to at the moment. So we're going to continue here, and I'm going to point the camera this way so you guys can actually see the shops that are coming up. We have the famous Bottega Veneta right here. As you guys can see, very cool spot. Personally, never been in there, but one day we sure will go and drop a bag there. Saint Laurent. Owned a couple pair of jeans myself. Very nice jeans overall, but not for me. The famous Prada brand. You guys all love Prada. Shout out Prada. I'm proud of ya. You know what I'm saying? You proud of me, mama? I'm proud of you. I'm proud of y'all. Whoever's doing good in life, I'm proud of you. You got the big Fendi. And you know what comes after Fendi? Gucci. You know the vibes, baby. We walking past the Gucci store, and honestly, if I had more time, I would love to go in there because Gucci is one of my favorite brands. A little expensive, of course, just like all other high-end fashion places. We have another high-end fashion place, not sure how to pronounce that. Celine Paris. One of the cool brands I've seen on social media, a lot of famous people wearing, but me personally, not a fan. Never actually checked it out, so I can't even lie. We have the Dior right here. Dior is popping nowadays. Shout out to Dior. But again, not for me. Too expensive for me. Maybe in the future, when I'm making better, bigger amounts of loads of cash, I can come and shop here and support you guys in the future. All right, we're gonna continue to keep going. We got the Kenzo Paris towards our left. We're gonna get a closer look. This is a brand that I've seen a couple of my friends wear. Cool brand, but again, in my personal opinion, when it comes to high-end fashion brands, they can be, you know, how do I put this? They know how to take your money. They know how to take your money. Of course, if you want to look fly, high-end fashion is always going to cost money. And this right here, I don't know if you guys can guess. Oh, it just went black. Yep, you guessed it right. If you guessed it, the Louis Vuitton store. Shout out to Louis V. I am definitely a fan of Louis Vuitton. It's been around for a long time. And that's another brand on my list, excuse me, that I like to continue to purchase items from when I can afford them. I have a few items in my collection that are from Louis Vuitton. Personally, don't really get the time to wear them because they cost too much money and I don't have time to get my things messed up, so I tend to keep them to myself for the most time. But one day soon, I'm gonna start rocking my Louis Vuitton pieces of clothing and accessories that I own. All right, and this, again, this airport just seems endless. It's just so huge. I'm gonna take a quick pause here just to show you guys. It just keeps going. I mean, look at that. There's not, it just keeps going, you know? But let's continue because I would like to show you guys more of what they have to offer in this beautiful, beautiful airport. And another duty-free store. I guess this is one of those big name places where they have a lot of name branded companies selling their merchandise out of, sort of like a mall, you would say. So I guess this is a mall within a mall. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like that. So on my left, I'm going to show you guys real quick, is the Cartier store. A really big fashion and brand name. A lot of people, a lot of rich people love to wear Cartier. And I like the way the Cartier store is, as you can see here. Very neat. And it's right on the corner as well. That kind of holds weight and speaks volume. So shout out to you, Cartier. All right, we're gonna continue to find some more cool stores that they have here. And again, taking a quick pause just to show you guys. A lot of people here as well. A lot of international travelers. All right, let's go ahead and circle back around. And make sure you're liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel. As I mentioned before, I will be bringing more content to you guys. And a lot of videos are going to be longer than normal because I like to show you guys in more depth of the places I'm visiting. We have Mont Blanc here. It's an old classic brand. A little history for you guys. My father had a nice sick collection of Mont Blanc pens. They have really cool pens. They're very expensive. I was surprised. I've never seen a $500 pen, but they also tend to hold value. I don't know if it's still a thing. And I actually got to check in with him, see if he actually still owns them. But I'm pretty sure, knowing him, he still has his old collection somewhere in the stash. A lot of big banners I notice in this airport. Very subtle, huge banners that light up, and electronical plays videos, as you can see. Very cool, very cool. All right, we're gonna continue to move. And again, a spot called Turkish Delight, serving a lot of pastries, a lot of sweets. Definitely will get me hungry, but I'm trying to watch my budget. It's not even actually about the budget, it's more so just trying to watch my diet, because I have the trip that I have planned, my destination ahead. I'm gonna be eating lots of food, so I gotta have a lot of room available. So right now, we're gonna just window shop, as I mentioned before, and just watch from a distance and don't touch. All right, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, for the most part, this mall has a lot of things, and they do offer free Wi-Fi, but I was told it's only for 1 hour, and then you have to pay after that, which is still cool, because considering that you're not here to really check in for Wi-Fi, you're here to travel, you're here to maybe lay over for a little bit. So an hour is still fine, it's still appreciative, but in my opinion, Wi-Fi should be free. All right. And as you can see here, this is where you will check your next flights. There's tons of flights going in and going out. But my flight is until later, so we're not gonna spend too much time here. Another little cool spot here with a bunch of travel bags, just in case you need some travel bags, travel luggage, socks maybe, hats. Pretty cool, pretty cool. As I start traveling more, I'm definitely going to be supporting these airports that I visit, even if it's for momentarily, just so I am able to have something to keep in memory from. And as you can see here, another food place, very cool food place here. I'm not sure what kind of food it is here they're serving. A lot of cool food. I see rice, I see pasta, I see chicken. A lot of cool food. Okay. And you can see the prices there. And everything is in Turkish, because again, we are in Turkey. So let's keep going. And I meant by that the currency. Everything is in Turkish currency. Let me ask the gentleman, what is the name of this currency? Excuse me, sir. What is the name of the currency for the Turkish currency?
Turkish lira. Lira.
Can you say it for me?
Lira.
Lira.
Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So it is called lira. Turkish currency is called lira. I just learned something new today, and I feel super awesome about that, because I was not sure what it is. Another jewelry spot, and as I mentioned before, if you guys need 22 karat gold, come to Turkey. They got it for you, especially at the Istanbul airport. I'm kind of bummed I won't be able to leave the airport and go check out the actual city, or city of Istanbul and the country of Turkey. But maybe in the future we'll get that settled, and maybe we'll do a visit. We'll plan a visit to go see Turkey one-on-one. But all right, guys, a lot more bakery spots I see. Levi store, Michael Kors, just some of the name brands that we're all familiar with back in the States. Duty free, another one, and this one is serving, again, cologne, perfumes, a lot of that stuff. So it's pretty unique to see. And yeah, so I'm really happy to see that. And we also have the earthquake sign here that, as you can see, unfortunately, Turkey was hit with a really big earthquake recently on, I want to say, February 6th of 2023. So my condolences to the people that lost their lives and people that were affected by that. It's very sad, and my prayers are with you guys. Hope to see you guys recover soon, because this is such a beautiful place with such beautiful people, and I want to see you guys do great. And here we also have another electronic store. See, electronic stores are top of the game, because everything you know now runs with electronic items, whether it's a phone, whether it's a Bluetooth speaker. Everyone you know owns an electronic item. Whether it's of course, everyone wants a piece. From Sony to JBL to Bose, from Beats, from Apple, they have it all. They have it all. But now, I need to get hydrated because I am thirsty. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am here at the Global Exchange to convert your money, and I literally just wanted to convert a couple of dollars so I can get some water, but the gentleman behind the counter was just nice enough to just give me some water. So I'm gonna get him on camera just to thank him, because he didn't have to do that. At airports, they're very strict about stuff like that, so I appreciate that. It was a really nice gesture for him to do that. So whenever he is done with these customers that are there right now, I will get him on camera just to let him know that, listen man, I really appreciate you. This goes a long way. And he also said bon appetit. So we're gonna go ahead and take a sip of this water real quick to see how good this water tastes, because when you're really thirsty and you really need it and you don't have the exact current exchange rate, even though I have the money for it, but honestly, I'm trying to be fruitful with my funds. I know I'm sounding very cheap to you guys, but hey, listen, it's my money. I do what I want with it. Okay, but we're gonna go ahead and take a sip of water now. Beautiful. All right, he is done. So let me get him. Say, all right. Hey man, I just want to thank you. That was really nice of you. Okay. Thank you so much for that.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit. Thank you again. All right, guys. So again, such a nice guy, just for giving me the free water. But again, this just goes to show you that there's people, really nice people still in the world who will still help you regardless of your situation. I mean, he knew that I have money, but I told him the situation that I just wanted to get a water, and he said, here's some water. So shout out to you, guy. And for my brothers and sisters, if you like to pray, there is a masjid here, as you can see. I will go. Unfortunately, I am not praying today, but I will pray when I will land, inshallah, after I take shower. But for the brothers that would like to pray while they're in the airport in Istanbul, Turkey, there is a masjid for you here, also known as a mosque. Near A11, A6, A10. On the left, there is masjid here, so you can pray. I have found the museum in Istanbul, Turkey airport, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what this museum consists of. This is the outside of the museum. So it's pretty much history of science museum. Right behind me, as you can see, this is a royal brass astrolabe made of Ottoman Sultan Bayezid II, Turkey, 1505, as you can see right there. And now I'm going to go ahead and enter the History of Science Museum. Pioneers of modern science. Some ideas are beyond time. Alright, we are entering. It says, welcome. The pursuit of research and learning became a sacred act of worship with the birth of Islam. We are pioneers of modern science. Speaking the lira, Turkish language in the background. Another screen full of, there's a screen on, they're speaking some lira. I'm not sure what they're saying. If you know what they're saying, leave a comment below for me.
ve saplantıdan uzak duran kimdi, nereden gelirse gelsin.
Coming back out here, we are social. So there have an Instagram if anybody would like to follow. That's the social right there. And there's something here you can use to sign on. So that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the time to sign real fast. Thank you, Istanbul, for having me in the museum. Follow me on YouTube, Mommy's YouTube channel. I'm not going to show you my handwriting, guys, because it's not the greatest, but I will just for a little bit. Alright, there we go. So that's pretty cool how you can leave your signature there, kind of like a little memory. And yeah, so let's go ahead and continue exploring the museum in the airport of Turkey, Istanbul. So here we are, another pictures on the wall. It's pretty much mostly pictures on the wall related to the history of Istanbul. As I mentioned, the history of science. But still very unique to see a museum in an airport. I haven't seen one before. This is my first time experiencing this. As you can see here, more 3D screening, more writings on the wall. Seems to me like it's been a little damaged here, but nonetheless still very cool. I'm sure with all the people that come through, it's probably crazy as to how many hands have probably touched these walls, but we're not touching anything. We're just gonna look. Oh, let's go in here. We got some 3D artifacts, 3D objects. I'm not sure what this is, but we're not gonna touch again. This right here is the jewelry kiln. This is a jewelry kiln. Pretty cool. It is an oven used for production of jewelry manufacturing. Very dope. I love that. That's something we don't see often. And I like the colors. I like the shape of it. It looks very monumental. So of course it's definitely going down in history, something like this. This is where it all started from, I guess. Alright, more writing on the wall. Kindi. Al-Kindi spent his childhood and teenage years in Kufa and Baghdad. He was a Muslim philosopher, mathematician, physician, theologian, physicist, cryptologist, and musician. He is hailed as the first Muslim philosopher. So shout out to Mr. Kindi, Al-Kindi. Koku. Perfume. This is the history of perfume. The history of fragrance starts with the antique ages. Old tablet scripts found in ancient Egypt, stone inscriptions at Palace of Darius and Persepolis, archaeological findings on the Chinese, Indian, Babylonian, Nineveh, and Anatolian civilizations provide us with clear ideas on the history of perfume. A little bit of history on perfume right there. Let's turn around and see. We got some artwork that looks like it's been from ages. Maybe some math, of course this is science right here. This is real science stuff right here. You can see it's kind of like some Arabic writing on there. Now, I'm not going to touch it just because it seems very old and a lot of people have already probably touched it, so we're not touching anything. But very cool to see, very cool to see. but not any security around. So maybe if I were to touch the wall, I don't think it would be an issue. There's no one here to guide me onto if I should or not. But more writing on the wall, as you can see here. I don't know what's going on here, but that looks interesting. A bunch of organs, body part drawings. You got skulls here. You got more Arabic writings. I wish I could speak Arabic for you guys, but unfortunately I cannot. All right, let's continue. More artwork. I wish I had more time to spend here to actually go in more depths and detail about this work. This looks very cool, and it's probably why it's behind a glass case as well, just like the other items that are cool looking. Like super unique. Very cool. It does not have a description as to what it is, but from what it looks like, it could be some sort of historical piece that was used for some sort of tool. As you can see here, there's a bunch of tools for cutting, for puncturing. I'm assuming this is to repair skin. I could be wrong. But leave a comment in the description below if you know what this is. Excuse me, leave a comment in the comment section if you know what that is. So it's been a long day, and I am going to continue to show you guys other things. I've almost forgot these. We got the picnometer here with the green stuff in there. Picnometer is a laboratory device used for measuring specific weight of a substance, which is very cool. I'm pretty sure we all experienced something like this in science class growing up. A bunch of minerals or rocks. Like this video if you're a fan of minerals or rocks, and if you believe in that energy stuff, you know. I'm sorry if I am not super huge on the knowledge on these items, but I'm here to visualize and show you guys how these items look. Look at that. This is a Al-Inbik. Al-Inbik is a distillation tool, so that's pretty unique to see. All right, let's move on to another room of the museum. All right, we got some more stuff here. As you can see, I'm entering deep within. More cool stuff. And here we got, I don't know what this is. I'm gonna grab it. Should I? I just actually can't even touch it. It's attached to the building. All right, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and continue. Got some more tools here, very cool. As you can see, we have a sand glass here. This is a classic way of telling if, you know, all classic way. It is a type of primitive stopwatch that has been utilized for different purposes for centuries. Sand glasses do not show the time, they are merely used for measuring time. So this is something very unique from the old days that we people these days don't really know much about, and should be more aware of the history that it holds. Can you guys imagine if we were measuring time instead of keeping track of time, you know, with a smartwatch or smartphone? That would be crazy. But yeah, let's continue to show you guys what else this place has to offer. On the other side of the sand glass, we have the astrolabe, and that was first described and utilized in the ancient Greek period. It's pretty cool. And it can be defined as a mechanical computer used for theoretical and practical purposes such as solving astronomical problems, locating celestial bodies, or determining altitude or region, calculating daytime and nighttime durations during geographical calculations with respect to the latitude and longitude of cities. Very cool. I don't know about you guys, but I enjoy seeing things from history from time to time, just to remind us how far we, as humans, how far we have came. And honestly, it also reminds you of how much we have forgotten, because I should know what this is, but I forgot. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I was honestly a huge top student when it came to math, and I know this is something we use in math class, but brush my memory up. Leave a comment below if you guys know what that is. There's another piece of equipment here that's actually currently rotating, as you can see here. Very cool to see. Let's see if we can find a description to go along with this cool item. And we do not see something posted, no labels or nothing. Again, if you guys know what that is, leave a comment below. Alright guys, I'm going to show you guys a few more things in here, and then I gotta head out because it's getting closer to the time of my next flight. So we got here what we all know these days, that we all require, the GPS, which stands for the Global Positioning System. And this is something that a lot of you should know about. This is what we're using prior to having smartphones. I honestly might still have an old GPS that I was using. I'm actually thankful and blessed enough to say that I got to experience the GPS when the times were in need for them. But now, you know, everything is on the smartphones. You gotta pop in on the phone and it'll get you wherever you need to get to. And it's gotten so advanced that you can put in an address that's literally 500 miles away and it'll direct you within seconds. If you like to drive, catch the bus, heck, even walk, you name it. It has all the options for you. But alright guys, that is the museum in Istanbul airport. Some more cool items there. And there's a door here. I'm going to show you guys this door. This is the last thing I'm going to show you guys because it is very cool. I love the fact that this door has neat artwork on there. Just so the details on this door is engraved in. As you can see here, it goes in like 3D. It's very cool. I mean, this part here comes out. So does this part here. It's very neat to see how. Now look at the doorknob. I would love to have a doorknob like this. Heck, I would love to have a door like this. Pretty awesome. That's gonna be it for the museum. Let me know where I should head next. And if you're ever in Turkey, make sure you stop at the Istanbul, Turkey airport if you land here to come check out the museum and other cool spots that they have to offer. Alright guys, until next time, stay humble, stay blessed. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace and love. It's been so long since I've done this.